The self-certification process, back when that was developed with self-certification, there's a lot of unintended consequences, I'm sure, that happen when they say it's a good thing. Oh, we can keep track of X, Y, Z. But when there's no oversight, that's where fraud and abuse and criminal activity can begin to really fester. If you're entry-level driver training, well, I can bring people into the market. I can bring them over and send them through a quick training school. Nobody's paying attention to it. And then we'll charge people money. And then we'll go down to the driver's license agency and get your driver's license. And they're going to certify that, or the driver training school is going to certify that this person did what they're supposed to do. But there's been no oversight to that.
Yeah, I mean, at that rate, I can self-certify myself for a mutual contact that is also over space, and I can go be an astronaut.
But we all know better than that, so it's the same thing with this. People should know better than, if there's no oversight and no one's ever going to check it, then why not exploit it? If you're a criminal, if you're somebody who wants to do that and doesn't want to follow the rules, and there's a lot of good people that are out here that are following the rules, even though that it is self-certification, and they're the ones that are suffering from this. That's the impact that they're having on good people who are doing the right thing. And that's where we come into play. Have to make those changes.
I love with trying to balance the scales, because I've said it a lot of time. There's two parts to this that I think is easy to overlook. One, we as an industry have the industry we deserve for the choices we make, but we certainly don't have the industry that the drivers deserve. And then the second part of that is the fact that these people, a lot of times when there's these travesties or these examples, everyone wants to hyper focus on the individual. I want them to look at the process that let that individual get there. That person is a father or a husband or someone that is a victim of a broken system, a broken process. They're doing what anyone would do if given the chance to put food on the table. Let's address the problem. Let's adjust the process to avoid them from even getting there or forcing them to go down the path where they would have got there the right way.